And of course, we're not willing to accept that, so we'll just go on doing nothing. And what happens is that the media then takes over and turns real activism into fads. Oh, you know, Al Gore, of course, just toured Australia, and everybody that I've met has been very gaga about Al Gore. The man was the Vice President of the United States of America for 8 years and did nothing except vote against the Kyoto Protocol, and now he comes here living in a 16,000 square foot house, owning millions of dollars worth of shares in Occidental Petroleum, and tells us that we have to have a shallow ecological footprint and gets paid $40,000 a lecture to do it. This is the kind of fad that the environmental movement has become. And then what we've done is we set up organizations that become real big feel-good organizations where they have Species of the Month Club mail-outs going out to say kangaroos this month, elephants next month, and all the money goes into a centralized place to pay people wages and benefits. That's not the way to save the earth. We save the earth through individual initiative and citizen groups acting together. All of you here are going to do more to save the earth than World Wildlife Fund, Greenpeace, and all that. The reason is, just look at it. What changes have you seen? Because of Diane Fossey, mountain gorillas in Rwanda are still with us. Because of David Wingate, the Bermuda storm petrel, a little bird nobody's even heard of, but it's still with us because that man dedicated his life to protecting them. Because of Barute Galdiclaus and her work with orangutans and Jane Goodall, I have to go through all of these people who, in the last generation, have dedicated their lives to protecting a habitat or protecting a species. That is the strength of the conservation and animal movement. It's not the big organizations. It's that kind of passion and dedication, and it comes through diversity. All of us with all our various skills, abilities, and imagination working together, understanding that we can make a difference. And that's why our crew, who come from all around the world, they understand that they can make a difference. You know, I get calls all the time from people saying, well, what are you going to do about this? Or what are you going to do about that? I got a call from a guy in Scotland a few years ago. He says, they're killing gray whales, they're gray seals up here in the Orkney Islands. What are you going to do about it? I said, well, I'm on the west coast of North America. You're in Scotland. What the hell are you going to do about it? He said, well, I'm just a draftsman here in Glasgow. And anyway, we talked to him, and he put a sea shepherd group together. They landed on the beaches in Orkneys with volunteers. Very enthusiastic. They walked up to the sealers, pulled the guns out of their hands, and threw them into the water. He got arrested for standing on the beach with a bowling ball with a piece of string in it, saying it was a bomb, and he'd toss it into the first sealing boat behind it. And in the end, we got so much publicity that we raised the money to buy that island. We own that island, or I should say, we bought it and turned it over to the seals, because now it's a seal sanctuary, and only the seals are allowed on it. But we had to do that kind of activism, and that all came from a draftsman in Glasgow who was made to understand that he could make a difference. And of course, we all have that ability. I was really touched this last weekend when a young boy came up to our table with a can with $250 in it. He had gone down the beaches collecting it and just showed up and gave it to us. He didn't really want anything, he just gave us this money. And you know, that really impressed me, because one of the things that we've striven to do, and it's been very difficult, is to build an organization that doesn't do direct mail, that doesn't spend money on advertising, that doesn't knock on everybody's door asking for money, and we have a legion of people who are being paid to do that. We wanted to build an organization that was spread by word of mouth. It's been a real joy to be here. Like I think Johnny said, we've had over 25,000 people visit the vessel. And we've raised enough money just from the tours to buy the fuel that we need for this voyage. So thanks very much. Does anybody have any questions? I'm quite happy to answer them. And also, by the way, if anybody from the crew wants to speak, I was trying to get Neil up here, but you know, none of you want to see me say anything. You know, I mean, you're very talkative on the ship giving the tours.
Relations, I've been reading your book, and your relations with Greenpeace are obviously. What about your relations with Greenpeace in Australia? How is that?
So we don't have any actually. Greenpeace is a centralized organization. Last year I actually got in touch with them and said, look, we really should work together on this. and they sent me a very rude response.
On behalf of my son, I want to thank everybody for doing what they're doing, because these situations are what going to be well for my children, you know, and for all who have children, you know, we thank you so much.
Nisha Madara, get the hell out of the whale sanctuary. Nisha Madara, get the hell out of the whale sanctuary. Nisha Madara. They should have a few words.
Yeah, all we want is amazing recipes from tonight. The food was awesome, and we really appreciate you inviting us here. And we love the food that you make, and go vegan.
On behalf of Len's I'd like to also donate $1,000 worth of food, so we'll give you heaps of soil.